12 years, 12 failed exams, 12 times the whole class laughed at me. They think I am pathetic.
The classroom erupts with laughter every time his name is called, with that red mark.
Kazuki, don't listen to them. You are not stupid. You just need more time.
But beneath the desk, hidden from Sora's trusting eyes, lies the truth. A kunai, always ready.
I've had a kill order on him since we were 6. I was sent to be his friend and his executioner.
He deliberately answers wrong, year after year, failing the exam to remain glued to his target's side.
And tomorrow at midnight, the deadline expires. No more do-overs, no more stalling.
He tightens his grip on the kunai, knuckles white.
Tomorrow, I become what I was trained to be, a weapon.
12 years of friendship ends tomorrow. 12 years earlier, a child was given a name and a deadly purpose.
From this day, you are Kazuki. Your only mission is to befriend the boy named Sora.
He was shown a photograph, a cheerful black-haired child his own age.
Gain his trust. Become indispensable. And when the order comes, you will kill him.
The next day, Kazuki walked into the academy. His target was already waiting.
Hi, I am Sora. You are new, right? Let's be friends.
They said he was dangerous, but he just looks lonely.
And so, the longest friendship of their lives began with a lie Kazuki was forced to tell, that the handler had told him to wait. The order would come when it was time. 12 years, he would wait. He would smile. He would forget nothing. The exam papers are handed back in silence. Kazuki stares at the mark.
I knew every answer. I chose the wrong ones, again.
The room fills with familiar laughter. 12 years, and they never tire of it.
Hey, shut up. He's trying his best. Not everyone has to pass on your schedule. You just need more time, Kazuki. I'll help you study again. We'll get it next year.
His trust is a knife twisting in my chest. If he knew the truth.
He forces a smile, but the weight of his secret presses down like a boulder.
Tonight is the deadline. After this, no more exams, no more stalling.
The school day ends. Sora waves goodbye, grinning, and disappears down the road.
Tomorrow, either he'll be dead, or I will.
After class, Kazuki and Sora walk the familiar road home. The setting sun casts long shadows.
I've been thinking, when I become a Genin, I want to be a hero who protects everyone. No one should have to be afraid.
His dream is so innocent. He doesn't know I am the thing he should fear most.
3 older students block the path, their smirks predatory. The largest one sneers, taunting Sora as weak and Kazuki as the Academy's biggest failure.
Leave. Now.
They charge. Kazuki moves like a shadow. 3 precise strikes, and they crumple in the dirt.
Wow, Kazuki. You didn't even break a sweat. You are amazing. I am really glad you are my best friend. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Best friend. If only he knew the truth. The weight of the lie crushes me, but I can't let him see.
They continue walking, the silence heavier than any words. Kazuki's hand brushes his hidden kunai. That night, alone in his room, Kazuki sharpens his kunai. The blade glints in the moonlight.
The deadline is midnight tomorrow. Fail, and both you and the target will be eliminated.
The cold voice echoes in his skull, a brand seared into his memory since childhood.
If I fail, they'll send another assassin, and then they'll kill me too.
He stares at his reflection in the blade. The face looking back is a stranger's.
I've been lying so long, I don't know what's real. But one thing is clear. If it comes down to my life or his, I'll make the choice I was trained for.
He slides the kunai into its sheath and stands. No more hesitation.
Tomorrow, by midnight, Sora will be dead, and I'll be free.
But the hand that grips the kunai trembles, just a little. The next morning, Kazuki isolates himself on the empty rooftop, skipping class entirely.
Kazuki, I've been searching the whole academy for you.
I have to keep my distance. The less he sees my face, the easier it will be to do what needs to be done.
Sora sits down beside him, oblivious, legs swinging over the edge.
You've been acting strange lately. Skipping class, that's not like you at all.
An isolated roof. No one would hear a thing. This is exactly the moment I've been trained for. Just needed air.
His hand slides toward the kunai, fingers brushing the cold metal under his jacket.
You can talk to me, you know? Whatever's wrong, I'm here. I'm your best friend.
He's handing me the perfect moment. No one would ever know. So, why can't I make my arm obey? Why does my hand feel like stone?
Ever since we were kids, you've always been the strong one. The one who never let anyone push us around. I always admired that about you, Kazuki.
Sora hugs him, tight and trusting. Kazuki feels the kunai under his jacket pressing against his ribs.
His warmth is a cage. I can't move. My hand won't draw the blade.
Sora's voice is soft beside his ear, filled with unguarded sincerity.
I hope we never have to fight alone. Whatever happens, we'll face it together. Right, Kazuki?
He has no idea. He's hugging his own executioner. Every kind word is another stitch in my chest.
Kazuki steps back, breaking the embrace. His voice is hollow, a forced calm.
I need to go. I am not feeling well.
Kazuki? Wait, are you okay?
Without answering, Kazuki flees, his hand still clutching the undrawn kunai. That night, a shadow moves in Kazuki's room, but it isn't his own. The handler materializes from the darkness, cloaked in fury.
You had him alone, and you hesitated. Explain yourself, boy. This is your final chance. Kill Sora before dawn, or I'll send an extraction team. You'll be eliminated along with him.
They'll wipe me out. Everything I've trained for, gone. But if I do this, I'll lose the only person who ever trusted me.
The handler vanishes, leaving only the cold command hanging in the air. Do it before sunrise. Kazuki moves through the silent village streets, his footsteps muffled by the rain starting to fall.
Tonight, there's no turning back. It's either his life or mine. The mission leaves no room for mercy.
He stops beneath Sora's window. The light is off. Everything is still. With practiced silence, he slides the window open and slips inside. Sora lies asleep, his breathing soft and even. Kazuki stands over him. Kazuki stands over him. Kunai drawn. Kazuki raises the kunai high. His hand trembles so hard the blade wavers in the moonlight.
One clean cut. He won't feel a thing. It's just a mission.
But the blade stops inches from Sora's throat, as if striking an invisible wall.
Why can't I do it? I've trained for this my whole life. It's just a body.
Tears spill down his cheeks, blurring the sleeping face below. The kunai slips from his grip, clattering onto the tatami mat.
I can't. I am not a weapon anymore. I am a traitor to the mission. And to him.
He sinks to his knees beside the futon, shoulders heaving with silent sobs.
He trusted me. And I almost murdered him in his sleep. What am I?
Sora stirs softly, then settles. Still lost in dreams. He never knows how close death came. Sora's eyes flicker open, catching the moonlight. There is no fear in them, only a deep, sad calm. Before Kazuki can move, Sora's hand snaps up and grips his wrist, gentle, but immovable.
I was wondering when you'd finally come.
He knew. This whole time, he knew I was sent to kill him.
Kazuki's mind reels. 12 years of lies collapse into this single, impossible moment.
You don't have to be afraid. I've known about the kill order since we were 10.
Then why? Why did you stay? Why pretend to be my friend?
Because you were the only one who ever protected me. And I had to protect you, too.
The fallen kunai glints between them, a cold shard of their broken past.
I am sorry I couldn't tell you sooner, but there are things you need to understand.
8 years ago, a 10-year-old Sora hid behind a door and heard the handler's cold orders.
I carry a dormant bloodline, a curse meant to end the world if left unchecked.
Sora pulls back his sleeve, revealing a glowing seal on his forearm.
It can only be sealed if I am killed by someone who truly loves me. If I am not sacrificed, the bloodline consumes me and destroys everything.
Moonlight spills across the seal, its light pulsing like a heartbeat.
All these years, I waited for you to become strong enough. That's why I never left your side. You are the only one I trust to end this. Please, Kazuki, kill me.
He's been waiting for me to kill him. Every laugh, every lunch. He was just waiting.
The request hangs in the air, an impossible weight that threatens to crush them both. Kazuki stares at the kunai still lying on the floor, the symbol of a mission he can no longer accept.
He's asking me to murder the only person I've ever loved. My brother. Number. I won't do it. I don't care what the world demands.
Before Sora can argue, Kazuki lunges forward and wraps him in a crushing embrace.
You are my best friend. My family. I won't be the one to take your life. Mission or no mission.
But the bloodline, if it isn't sealed, it will destroy everything. You'll die too.
Then, we'll find another way. A seal. A cure. Anything. I am not losing you. Not like this.
Sora's eyes widen, the mask of calm shattering. He never expected a refusal born of love.
He really loves me. More than the mission. More than the world.
The two of them sit frozen in the moonlight, enemies of the village now, with no plan and no ally.
You think you are the only one who is used. We were both pawns in their game. You were an orphan, Kazuki. They took you from nowhere and sharpened you into a blade. And me? I was born to be sacrificed. We're the same, Kazuki. Victims of the same village.
Kazuki's breath catches. The truth, he never knew that they were both prisoners of the same machine, cuts deeper than any blade.
You knew that too? About my past? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Because I was scared. Scared that if you knew the full truth, you'd leave, and I'd be alone again.
A tile shifts on the roof. Both of them freeze, trained instincts screaming danger.
The backup. The handler sent another assassin.
In an instant, the two of them rise, back to back, weapons drawn.
Together, then, like we always should have been.
The assassin crashes through the window, a blur of steel and killing intent. Kazuki meets him mid-air, kunai flashing.
He's every bit as skilled as the handler promised. But I've spent 12 years protecting this one life.
Sora steps to the side, hand outstretched. A thin blue vein of light traces his arm, flickering like a reluctant flame.
I won't let you fight alone. Not anymore.
The bloodline energy erupts in a pale beam, slamming into the assassin's chest. He staggers, but Sora doubles over, a strangled cry escaping his lips. Kazuki's eyes go wide with alarm, but he doesn't waste the opening. 2 surgical cuts, and the assassin crumples to the floor. The room falls still. The assassin's body lies motionless, but Sora is trembling, his skin ghostly pale.
See, I told you, we could.
His voice fails. His knees buckle, and he collapses like a snipped thread.
Sora. No. No, stay with me. I can't lose you now. I won't let you die here. There has to be another way. A seal. A cure. Anything.
He presses 2 fingers to Sora's throat. The pulse is weak but steady. A flicker of life he refuses to let go out. They can't stay. The handler will send more. The village will hunt them as traitors.
Sora, listen. We're leaving now. I'll carry you if I have to. Just stay with me.
Escape. Where? They'll find us.
We're not hiding. We're going to hunt the village that made us both. They'll pay for every scar.
He tears a strip of cloth, wraps a quick bandage around Sora's torso, and slings a pack over his shoulder. They slip out the back door, leaving the assassin's body in the dark. The rain has stopped, the air is cold and still. 2 shadows weave through alleys and across sleeping fields. By dawn, the village is a smudge of smoke on the horizon.
We're not prisoners anymore. We're the hunters now, and every person who turned us into weapons will learn what true danger feels like.
By dusk, they find an abandoned shack deep in the woods, a forgotten training post from the old war.
I remember, A story. A seal that doesn't need death, only a bond so strong it rewrites the curse.
He describes a forbidden technique from the village's own archives, a mutual binding that could share the bloodline's weight between two souls.
A mutual binding. If we both channel it, we could neutralize the curse without destroying you.
But it requires absolute trust and a shared will. If either of us hesitates, it could kill us both.
Kazuki looks at his hands, the same hands training made killers. Now they'll be used to save a life. He spreads a worn map on the floor. The main base lies at the mountain's heart, heavily guarded but not invincible.
We'll break in, find the seal chamber, and perform the ritual before the handler can react. No more waiting.
They sharpen their blades and check their supplies in silence, the calm before violence.
Whatever happens, thank you for not giving up on me. Now, let's finish this.
In the silence before the assault, Sora's memory drifts back to the day he learned what he was.
I was born a vessel for a curse, a sacrifice waiting to happen.
Days were gray, buried under the weight of a fate he never chose.
Then a boy with messy hair sat beside me and said he wanted to be my friend. He didn't see a monster, he just saw me.
That was the moment Sora decided. He would not die as a sacrifice. Now, years later, they creep through the underbrush toward the village's hidden base.
This is it. The only chance we have.
Whatever that seal does, we face it together. I am ready.
Side by side, they slip past the first patrols, two ghosts returning to haunt their makers. They breach the inner sanctum, a cavernous hall lit by flickering torches. At its center, the handler waits.
So the traitor and the sacrifice have come home. I wondered how long it would take.
We're not your tools anymore. We've come to end this curse.
End it? The bloodline will consume this world unless Sora is sacrificed by the one who truly loves him. That's you, boy. Kill him, and the world is saved. Refuse, and you'll both burn. So choose.
He's trying to use me again. To turn my love into a weapon. Never. I won't be your puppet anymore. We make our own choice.
Kazuki lunges. Kunai aimed at the handler's heart, a strike fueled by 12 years of stolen life. The handler's hand snaps up. A wall of dark energy intercepts the blade, sending shockwaves through the chamber.
Pathetic. Let me show you the power you were too weak to inherit.
A wave of black energy hurls Kazuki against the stone wall, cracking the ancient slabs. He slumps, dazed.
Enough games. The ritual must be completed, willing or not.
Kazuki, run. Don't let him use me.
Dark runes spiral around Sora's body, the seal on his arm flaring with sickly light.
Let me go, it's okay. This is what I was born for. You can't save me.
No, I won't accept that. We chose to live together.
Sora's eyes snap wide. His body lurches as the dormant power tears free, shattering the dark runes. A silent scream erupts, a blinding nova of raw bloodline energy that hurls the handler across the hall.
Kazuki, I am glad we met.
He crumples like a severed thread. The light sputters and dies. The handler staggers to his feet, wounded but alive.
The mutual seal. It's our only chance. I trust him more than I fear the pain.
Kazuki presses one hand to Sora's chest and the other over his own heart. A forbidden formula burns in his mind.
Your curse is my curse. Your heart is my heart. Let this bond rewrite our fate.
The bloodline energy reignites, not as destruction, but as a bridge. Identical seals bloom on both their chests, pulsing in sync.
What have you done? You can't rewrite the ritual.
The dark ritual rebounded. The handler's stolen power turned inward, cracking his body like glass.
Impossible. 12 years of planning, undone by love.
Sora's eyes flutter open. The color returns to his cheeks, alive, entangled, and freed.
You idiot, you really did share the curse with me.
Told you I wasn't letting you go. Now we carry it together.
The chamber shudders. Pillars crack as the handler's death throws the base into ruin. Kazuki hauls Sora up, staggering through collapsing stone and smoke. He doesn't stop. The only thing that matters is the weight on his shoulder and the pulse he still feels. They leap through the outer gate as the mountain swallows the village whole. Dawn breaks over the forest. Kazuki's legs give out, but he cushions Sora's fall with his own body. On a bed of moss, Kazuki checks Sora's breathing, steady. The twin seals glimmer with a soft, warm light. Exhausted, he collapses beside him, still gripping Sora's hand. Tears carve clean lines through the grime on his face. 12 years of captivity over. They were no longer tools of murder, just survivors of a long, dark night. The world was still broken. The bloodline still a burden, but a burden they would carry as one. For now, under the open sky, they finally rest. And they are not alone. Hours pass in stillness until Sora's eyelids tremble and part. The first thing he sees is Kazuki's tear-streaked face.
You really are the dumbest guy I know. I told you to kill me.
A broken laugh escapes Kazuki. More tears spill, but his mouth curves into the first real smile in 12 years.
I am not letting you die that easily. Who else is going to fail the Genin exam a 13th time?
Idiot. We're never taking that exam again.
With great effort, they sit up, leaning on each other. The distant mountains glow with the rising sun. Their hands find each other, fingers lacing together as naturally as they had 1,000 times before. Kazuki helps Sora to his feet. The shared seals pulse once, a silent promise. No more missions, no more orders. Only the future they chose together. They walk into the light, two broken souls made whole by a bond no village could sever.